Hello friends, and welcome to my May bullet journal video. This is actually the second time I have recorded this audio. The first time was a terrible mess. So yeah, also this is coming late. It's like the 15th, I think, when this is going up. So I don't really view these videos as tutorials and more just like an insight into my process and giving me time to, chat in an awkward voiceover sort of way. So April was a month that happened. We're in our coronavirus quarantine right now, so life is going by not so well. It's a hard time for us planners, but new month, and I think we can always find something to write down in our planners, even if it is just how we were doing that day. So I don't think the 2020 planner is completely useless, at least not yet. So yeah, we're just gonna go into what I'm doing for May and chatting a little bit about I guess what's going on with me. I guess so May's theme is going to be cacti and succulents, because I am a white girl, so of course I love cacti and succulents. What else is there for me to like? So I haven't done a proper cactus theme yet, I don't think, this year, or maybe even last year, I don't know, but I decided it was the time. So yeah, what's been going on? First off, I hope everybody is safe and staying home and doing okay, or the best that they could be, or at least you're just healthy. That's the least we could ask for. So yeah, I hope everybody's doing okay. I'm struggling. So I am still working. I work in TV broadcast, so I still have to go to work. And while my company has made very quick and fast improvements for us to be able to work from home with my particular job, it is maybe not ideal. It's a little annoying to work at home, and the work at home situation that they've set up is kind of just a precaution. And there are a few people who, have some health issues that would rather work from home. So that's fine. But currently I'm going into the office every day because I will go crazy if I don't. So also I probably get really distracted at home. So I would rather go into the office. So I am still going to work every day. It's okay. My boyfriend is also going to work most days of the week. So, my life isn't super different. Everything just feels weird. So I also work at night, which I feel like I have mentioned 400 times, or at least in every single video on this channel. So I do the night shift. So, I don't do much anyway. The only thing that's really different in my life right now is that I can't go to Tae Kwon Do class, which is the saddest thing ever, because, when we weren't allowed, when the stay-at-home orders came in, I was doing really well, and we were just about to test, so I was about to get my next kind of benchmark in my first degree black belt, and that didn't happen. So it really sucked. And then, of course, the quarantine came, and of course my health decided to tank. So I'm not feeling great at the moment. It's not like a coronavirus this video is gonna get hidden from searches because I've said coronavirus now 3 times in this video. Too bad I don't get ads. So yeah, I just haven't been feeling great. I have some issues that are being worked on. So, haven't been feeling super on top of my game. So haven't been able to train a lot or exercise really, which is very, very disappointing. But hopefully maybe later this week or next week I can start to at least run in the morning when I get home from work. So, I miss Taekwondo so much. My instructors are all really good, and I like the people that I take classes with. I take like an adult class, so I'm not like with children all the time, but everybody in my class is pretty cool, and so I just kind of miss the camaraderie that comes with taking my Taekwondo classes, which is super sad that we are not able to go to class, but hopefully maybe soon. It's probably going to be the first thing that I do once they open gyms back up. Like, I need to go to Taekwondo. So yeah, that's pretty much the only thing that's different. In terms of bullet journaling, things are a little bit different in here. Normally on my like monthly spread, I do like an important dates type of thing, but that isn't really gonna happen because there's not much going on. So I've kind of made it as a monthly to-do list, which I feel like maybe I will just keep, and it'll just kind of all incorporate important dates or like holidays where I get like holiday pay or something like that. So that seems to be a good idea. Just like things that I don't have a set deadline that I need to get them done by. So yeah, I think that might be something I'm going to incorporate within my bullet journal. Other things about this spread is this pink marker that I'm using right now, not the greatest, or at least, no, it's great. It's great. The mild liners are awesome. I love them so much, but I need a color between the super bright pink and this like purpley pink color. I need something in between. And I also got these new markers that you've seen me use a few times. They're these Tombow dual pastel markers. So they have a really thin tip and a thicker tip. It's not quite a brush tip, and I definitely need to get some brush tip pens because I'm really needing some brush tips. But it's definitely a thicker sort of pen. So I've been using those a lot. I changed up my goals. Changed up my goals and my TBR. So I decided that I was going to break down my goals into the sections of my life and have 2 goals for those sections. So those sections are going to be YouTube, reading, Taekwondo, and Japanese study, because I decided I was going to add one more thing to my to-do list and try to study Japanese again. So, just do 2 things per goal, and I'm not super strict on them, and they're just kind of like maybe habits that I want to build. Like, my Taekwondo goals are like learn Tae Kwon, which is like the first, it's one of our forms, so learn that and then train 3 times a week. And that could be either running or just like basically like exercise 3 times a week. So something like that. So yeah, my TBR, I've tried to make like a challenge for myself, and this month's challenge was going to be finish these series. It is not working out very well. I am not reading at all. We're like halfway through the month and I haven't touched any of these books, or really any book. So that's not a manga. So this challenge might be moved to next month. I have to finish Nevernight, which was one of my Owls TBR books that I didn't, like Owls Readathon books that I didn't finish, but I need to finish that, and then I can go on to my other series. So there's that. And I kind of took my book progress thing that wasn't really working out and just put it into the challenge thing. So yeah. The next page is my May videos, which is just kind of like the video title, the date that I want to post it, and then the date I actually posted it. And I'll fill that out later because it's a surprise. And the newest thing is the habit tracker is back. Oh my gosh. And I just realized I haven't been filling this out for the past few days. So yeah, I'm going to try the habit tracker again. There's a lot of things I want to do, and I feel like maybe keeping track of them is a good way to figure out if I actually want to do them or how to manage my time. And also things like sleep, because I haven't been sleeping very well. So instead of just like guessing when I'm like sleeping bad, or like how much I'm drinking soda or something like that, I have like, theoretically I have a visual representation of that. And I was going to do everything, like mark everything off in a like fun color, and everything was going to be different, and it's going to be really cute and rainbow. But I decided like within a week that I didn't want to do that because it's a lot, because I have a lot of things on this list. So I'm just going to use like basically whatever pen I have in my hand to mark them off. So it'll be a hodgepodge of colors and probably just mostly black pen. But I was thinking about adding some sort of like, I don't know, reward system for me. Like if I do most everything consistently, then like I can reward myself with something. I'm not sure how that's going to work out. I think this month is going to be a trial run for the habit tracker. If you've been watching my bullet journal videos for a long time, last year I had the habit tracker and it kind of devolved into like the monthly one, and then like on a weekly basis, and then I just got rid of it because I wasn't using it. So, but I want to try to use it again. So yeah, the habit tracker is back, and we will see how long it lasts. And then we go on to our weekly spreads. So this is the thing with my planners, is I need to stick to maybe like 3 or 4 spreads that look pretty much similar, because I tried to experiment. This one turned out pretty well, but I tried to experiment. You will see later. I tried to experiment with a few other ones, and it just did not work out. Like, they look bad. So, like, I try to, like, try out new stuff, and I think it's partly for the videos, where I want to, like, I'm like, ooh, this will be really cute, but then it just, like, doesn't work out very well. So, because I'm not, like, good at planning things out that way. And so I'm getting text messages on my computer while I'm recording this. Fun. Yeah, so I lost my train of thought. So yeah, no. Okay, so different spreads. So I try to, like, be cute and stuff like that, and it just, like, never really works out because they're always, like, really experimental, and I don't know how to use them. So I've decided I'm just going to, like, not do that. I'm going to stick with my few ones that I use, like, the ones I know that work. Like, this one is really nice. I put a spot on the side for, like, my weekly to-do list, the goals I have for the week, and then I added, like, what book I'm reading this week, which I thought would just be, like, fun. And on the other side, there's a side for notes, and normally there should be a box for, like, next week. I believe on the next week there is one for next week, but I just forgot to put it in on this spread. So I ended up really liking the way this one turned out. It was nice and simple and cute, and the colors all generally went together. So yeah. And then this week I also really liked, it's just kind of like the same vertical type of spread, and that's something that works really well for me. So this one I think was a little more simple, just kind of using the same colors, and I try to use generally the same colors, like kind of like yellow and like blue or like mint green throughout of the month to kind of keep it on brand or like within the theme. So yeah, I have a lot of ideas for planner videos. Actually, I have like a whole little series that I want to make. It was all going to be one video, and then I was like, there's too much in this video. We're going to make several videos. So expect like a planner series. It's not going to be like anything that's like really tutorial. It's just going to be me talking about different aspects of planning and like kind of my philosophy on planners, and maybe like some beginner type of stuff, like how to pick a planner and what you can put in it, and like what my history with planning has been. So I'm not an expert at planners. Like, I like doing them, but I'm not like some sort of like productive genius. I've been watching a lot of channels lately about productivity, and like there's one that's really good. It's the Bliss Bean, and I was watching it, and then I was like, oh, this girl just graduated high school like last year. So, she has her life together way more than I do. So, but we're all in different places in our lives. So I'm really into productivity and trying to make schedules and stuff like that. So, I'm going to try to incorporate some of that stuff into my planner. Maybe not in May, but maybe in June there will be like maybe some extra pages with routines. And also, I've planned out the rest of the pages for this bullet journal. I don't want to have another notebook for the rest of the year like I did last year. So I've planned out exactly how many pages I need, and then anything extra is going to be added pages, which is going to make this boy real thick. But I want a whole year in a book. Maybe I will experiment next year with a longer type of planner. This is the trash spread. So you can see I am taking up these stickers because it didn't work out the way I wanted to. It's another experimental this is one of those experimental spreads that I was talking about, and I feel like this one is not going to work out for me. I also didn't plan out the design very well. I have these pictures that I printed off, and they just didn't work. I didn't plan very well, which is ironic for a planner video. But yeah, this is one of those spreads that is not going to make it past this week. The only thing that I like on this spread is this washi tape thing that I'm doing. So I put down this kind of like pink and transparent one, and then put down this succulent one on top of it. So that I will probably take from something else and move it on to somewhere else. But the rest of it, no. This one also is another experimental one. I thought this would be like cool, but I can even see now that it's just like not going to be functional, and it's going to be annoying. So yeah. But I mean, that's kind of what I like to stress about planners, is that they're places to like experiment and try new things, and it doesn't have to be perfect or work great all of the time. So sometimes you can have terrible layout decisions, and then also put 3D stickers in your planner, which will make everything really difficult to write on. So yeah, so I'm just adding a few extra stickers here And these ones are really, really pretty, and I was very like worried to use them, but they're cute, so I'm not going to be precious about them. So yeah, that is my May 2020 planner video, bullet journal video. Let me know if you liked it and you want to see more. I think the general consensus is yes, keep on making them. So I will. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more bookish and nerdy and planner content from me. That's all I've got for you guys today. I'm Chrissy Lou. Till next time, matane!